I want to talk about something real quick, and it's about the Briana battle situation with this Christmas stuff. I'm going to try to keep it short as I can, but it just really amazes me that all my readings be so accurate. Like, everything that I be talking about, I don't know why people don't really pay attention to them. But I want y'all to go to my YouTube or here and go back to where all my readings was and watch them. Because I'm not going to pull up which one it was, and I was going to do all that and add a clip, but I'm not. One of my readings, I mentioned that, well, a couple of them, I believe it was. I mentioned that they were not spiritually yoked, okay? And I also mentioned that JOHNELL was only going to church because of Briana, and that's something that he didn't want to do. And I also mentioned that he's really spiritual and he probably practices the 5% nation. Okay? And if you watch the video that's in her stories of, I think it was Prophet Elijah Muhammad, I believe. Can't remember which one it was. But anyway, and he was talking about Christmas and the Christmas tree and not celebrating Christmas because it's a pagan holiday and all that, right? Well, I've been telling y'all that JOHNELL and Briana wasn't spiritually yoked, okay? Because she was a Christian and he was more conscious. And I also mentioned that when he was going to the church, he would always break down the Bible to a spiritual meaning, okay? I mean, if you look at his page, he always talk about manifestation and angel numbers and stuff like that as well, and numerology. And I mentioned that in my readings, okay? But I knew, being Briana, she's going to do anything that her man does and convert over to what he is. And I mentioned that I believe he's 5% nation because people from New York, they're all 5%ers, right? Either he studied 5% nation, because I used to be a 5%er before I got into African spirituality. Okay, they are the nations of the gods and the earths. Okay, they are the ones that say that they are, how can I say it? That they are Allah, God, but Allah to them means arm, leg, leg, arm, leg. Arm, leg, leg, arm, head, which is not like the Allah from Islam. Clarence is the one that started the nations of gods and earths, okay? NOGE. All right? So they have the supreme mathematics as well as the supreme alphabet. Boom, check it. Y'all know that I'm very spiritual and I know about all this stuff because I practice this stuff and I'm in the conscious community. So if y'all go back to my readings, I kept saying that they're not spiritually yoked. And it's not going to align. Okay? So, boom. And he doesn't believe in marriage. Why? Because it's the Christian marriage. I said all this in my readings, but nobody ever was paying attention. But now, look, truth is starting to come to light. Now she doesn't celebrate Christmas. She was celebrating Christmas the whole time she was with her husband, right? Because she was Christian. Now she wants to appease this man, of course. She's listened to everything he's saying because he's woke, right? He's in the woke community. So she's like, he probably like, yeah, I don't practice. And you heard him before when it was like Thanksgiving. It was like, what you grateful for? Da, 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 da. And he's like, I really don't celebrate holidays or whatever. That is why. But nobody paid attention. But I'm telling y'all that they're not spiritually aligned. Okay, so reason why she's doing this and not celebrating holidays is really because he don't celebrate it. Go look at his page. He always talking about manifestation, angel numbers. He break down the Bible to the conscious way of breaking down the Bible. Okay, if you're in the conscious community, you already know. All right. So anyway, I found it kind of strange because when her ex-husband got the tattoo on his arm that said, I am a God, she got mad at him. And said, oh, he thinks he's God. Da. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, right? It says, I am a God, okay? Because a lot of people in the conscious community, you're either a god or a goddess because you come from God, so that will make you a god or a goddess, right? Just like if a cat has kittens, it's still a cat. It's going to grow up to be a cat, right? So when people call themselves, I am a god, just means like they're a god or a goddess, a deity, da-da-da-da. Okay? So with that being said, if her man follows the 5% nation, he believes the same thing, right? Because remember what I said, if y'all look it up, 5% nation with Clarence, they like, how can I say, they call themselves God body, which is Allah, arm, leg, arm, head. So this is why Briana right now is not celebrating Christmas, because he got into her head and is actually changing her to be a little bit more conscious. So now she's being conscious of what Christmas is, and it's a pagan holiday. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm conscious too. I don't celebrate holidays. Y'all might see me with my Snoopy Christmas shirt on. That the thing, it was for my son. He works at the casino and he had to wear ugly sweaters and this and that. I respect people that do, though, because my family, you know, if my ancestor or my dad wants something up on his altar for Christmas, I'm going to do that because that's what they celebrate. You get what I'm saying? So I have respect for other people's stuff. You get what I'm saying? Even though it's not my tradition or my culture. All right? But he's making her aware and more conscious. Okay? Like I said, I been knew this was going to happen. Because he don't celebrate holidays. So that's why she's not celebrating holidays, y'all. Go to my videos on YouTube and TikTok and go watch them. I said it multiple times that they're not spiritually yoked. And he don't want to marry her because he don't believe in marriage. That's something that he doesn't believe in because it's a Christian way. You know what I'm saying? When you get married, you have to get married with the Bible. A lot of Muslims, the same thing. They're not going to go to a courthouse and get married, or they got to do it like a spiritual way. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. She just following after her man, so now she don't celebrate Christmas. Now when they break up, she'll be back celebrating Christmas, okay? Because all these years, now you're conscious, which is crazy. Because the guy that she posted, he's in the conscious community. Anyway, love, peace, and light. I just wanted to share that with y'all to show you that my readings be on point. I told y'all that they wasn't spiritually yoked because she's Christian and he isn't. Okay? I told y'all that. So now she's changing for him. Because you're supposed to let the man leave, right? So now she's going to change for him. Now she's changing her beliefs. Soon she won't be going to church. Give it a while.